proposed legislation moving through the Senate would be a roadblock for cyclists and pedestrian safety. Two bills would put priority on cars over pedestrian and bike projects when it comes to highway improvements, that is. Well, Jude Binkley joins us now to break down these bills. Jude, they are going to reshape what highway districts can and can't focus on.
That's right, Hunter. Senate Bills 1140 and 1144 are sister bills, both aimed at addressing traffic congestion. But advocates for alternative transportation say they're being forced to the shoulder. New legislation could pump the brakes on some pedestrian and cyclist projects, placing priority on cars. On Thursday, two bills went in front of the Senate Transportation Committee, both sponsored by Senator Mark Harris. Senate Bill 1140 would rewrite Idaho code so that highway projects using state money could only be for the primary benefit of cars.
That would be the caveat, I guess, for locals. If you're going to take this money, put it towards so motor vehicles can get around in a less congested manner.
The committee room was full of people testifying against the bills, including members of the Boise Bicycle Project, who say 1140 prioritizes cars over pedestrian and cyclist safety while taking away control of what highway districts can spend money on.
We know there's a lot more users on the road other than cars, so to hear about these bills with this language, we were just kind of concerned about the future of infrastructure and the safety for everyone on the roads.
Senate Bill 1144 would make it so bike and pedestrian improvements could only be a secondary purpose of a highway district's project. The bill would also make it so that the width of roadways could not be reduced.
There's been an emphasis to narrow roads in lieu of wider sidewalks or whatever. The narrow roads and cutting down lanes is causing traffic congestion.
But critics fear the bill could crash crucial safety improvements, like projects that make room for sidewalks or bike lanes.
We worry about these bills kind of would make it a little bit harder to make those modes of transportation safer, more reliable and such, and just prioritize cars over everything else.
And Senate Bill 1140 was sent to be amended while the Senate Transportation Committee advanced 1144 to the floor with a due pass recommendation. However, Hunter, some committee members did express concerns over wording in this bill and talking about how it could impact projects that specific communities want or want to put emphasis on.
Oh, importance of amendments, right? Thank you, Jude.